Okay, today is January 21st, 2021, and I'm shooting this video here more than anything to memorialize my testing positive for COVID-19. And I wanted to give you some of the backstory and some of the danger signals and what it's done to me, quite frankly. And go back a couple months to October. We started having vacations at work, and I was filling in a more or less sedentary job, filling in for other people. And for 2 months, I wasn't doing my normal job and kind of got a little lazy, put on a couple pounds, over the holidays, whatever. And, it is what it is. Then it was a long haul, a lot of hours. I'm grateful for all of it. I took a week's vacation, so it's like 2 months and a week. And I came back and went back to work, and we're short people. Holidays still, some people are sick, different things. We're just short. It is what it is. And I immediately jumped back into operating the machine for long stretches of time during the day when I wasn't operating it at all for 2 months. And it was rather tiring, and I'm not complaining. It is what it is, big deal. What else am I going to do for the whole day? So that's not part of the deal. So during this time, I'm also sneaking out to the ocean or river with my kayak as frequently as possible, or messing with it in some way, shape, or form, and getting some places. Sometimes I went places and I went so far that I could barely walk when I came back. On one occasion, I was getting out of the kayak and right at the boat ramp in front of God and everyone, and tripped up and fell right on my back at the boat ramp in the water. Yeah, it was a beautiful thing. So along that time, I was at Dick's Sporting Goods, and I noticed this product, okay? And it's, it's neither here nor there, but it's C4. This just happens to be the midnight cherry flavor, okay? But it says no sugar and 0 sugar and low calories and energy and boom, boom, boom. But it also has niacin in it, okay? So I take that, or not take it, I'm drinking them during the day. And a week or so, 2 weeks or so ago, I kind of started getting crampy after I came off the water. And I drank one of those while I was out on the water. And I kind of assigned it to that. The niacin and all that stuff, the supplements in it, the cramping and just body cramps, body aches. So I didn't think too much about it. Then we were sitting, me and a couple of guys that I kayak with, we're sitting around, and I'm trying to get this up here so you're puffing on some Monte Cristos. And this particular one, to tell you the truth, for the money they charge for these, it's like smoking a rolled up, I don't know, like a ream of school notebook paper. And you're not really smoking them, you're just puffing on them, or at least I do. I don't inhale and constantly spitting, and I know how gross that sounds, but I don't want all the nicotine sitting in my face and all that stuff. So be that as it may. So I'm sitting there, and this guy comes up behind me, and I didn't see he had his dog, and the dog like licked my leg, scared the piss out of me, and I inhaled, and I took a big old lungful of that cigar, or one of those cigars, and it burnt the crap out of my lungs. Like I said, I am not inhaling cigars, and when you inhale a cigar, holy crap. So my lungs hurt for several days, and that was like last Friday. So I came into work Monday, and I kind of had a cough, and my chest hurt, but it wasn't post-nasal drip or any of that crap. I thought it was that cigar. So, there's some more to the story about, what's going on. Miss Tony, I don't want to invade her privacy, has been kind of in pain and all of that. So, long and the short of it, yesterday when I left work, I found out that somebody was positive, and I'd been around him quite a bit. And when I left work yesterday, my body hurt so bad that I seriously, now look, I don't think I'm a tough guy, okay? I think I'm as tough as most, okay? I don't think I'm a badass. It is, whatever. I hurt so bad yesterday. I have never felt like that. If you've ever passed a kidney stone, I felt like that every single joint in my body. As I leaned against countertops, my hands would cramp up just from leaning against the countertop. For whatever reason, I was brilliant enough or listened enough to actually swab my sinus passages with Zyrcan. And miraculously, it took the pain away when I came home from work. I think because I stopped and picked up zinc, because that's one of the things that they prescribe to you when you're tested positive for COVID is zinc. That's why I went ahead and tried the Zyrcan, because it's in Zyrcan, zinc is. So that's where that came in. So I sleep on the couch last night because I'm just hurting. I can't make it up the stairs. And I physically cannot make it up the stairs. So I'm trying to get someone's attention to maybe take me to the ER last night about 2 a.m. because I hurt so bad that I just didn't know what was going on. I'd never felt like this before in my life. Never. I walked across the concrete here, right there, to bring the garbage can in and out, and my feet hurt so bad from walking across the concrete. It was like I was walking on, like somebody had beat my feet with a stick. It hurt so bad. There's no way I could lean against the Volvo here like I am with my forearms, because my forearms would have hurt so bad. I got off work and I was just hurting. I didn't know what was going on with me, and I thought I was having an allergic reaction to the niacin, and had not drank enough water, and I was cramping for not, had kicked water out of my stomach. I didn't know what was going on, but I thought it was water retention, okay? And like I said, these aren't like cramps. These are like the pain you have when you're passing a kidney stone everywhere at the same time. And so I couldn't get anybody's attention to possibly take me to the emergency room, which is probably, and I didn't really want to go, because what if I was positive? Then I've spread this crap there. I didn't want to call a meat wagon, because then they've got to disinfect all their people, and I've subjected their people to this contagion if I had it. So there's just a lot of just shut the hell up and deal with it, loser. So again, I did the Zyrcam, and within about 30 minutes, about 90% of the pain went away again. I'm kind of jumping around here. It turns out that the last time I did it was 2 o'clock in the morning, Thursday morning, this morning. And then I fell unconscious. Before I did that, I put on my watch, my Apple Watch, because it's got the heartbeat sensor. I felt that at least if my heart stopped beating, then my emergency contact would get called and they'd somehow get to me and get me to the hospital, or not, whatever. I was, I'm not kidding you. I wasn't doing good at all. And also I couldn't walk very well, and I was afraid I was going to fall down and knock myself unconscious. And the Apple Watch has got that, fall detector. So anyways, I put on my Apple Watch, and this morning I went to CVS.com and looked at all the listings. And now I didn't know that I had anything. Had I thought for a second that I had anything, there's no way I would have went to work. There's no way I would have subjected anybody to this horrible freaking disease. No, not for 1 second. So along about 4 in the morning, something like that, I woke up and I was completely soaking wet. I mean, like somebody poured a bucket of water on me, and I had to crawl up the stairs and change clothes. So went did that and came back downstairs and was sitting there and decided I was going to make an online appointment to get the test done. Now, someone else had taken the test, and it was like a 3-day test result, but I had seen that there was other places that had the rapid test. Okay, so if you live in the Bluffton, South Carolina area, I tried to I made the appointment at CVS.com and answered the questions, and it was the CVS in Bluffton at 106 Fording Island Road at Kitty Crossing, which happens to be the CVS in front of Target, okay, and by Inmark gas station. Now, the only way you can get a test is you have to apply. You have to photocopy your health insurance card and your driver's license, whatever, proof of ID, answer some questions, and then they'll give you an appointment. The earliest appointment that I could get was 3:40 in the afternoon. So I'm like, oh, damn. There's a lot of people that I've been around that are waiting to find out if I'm positive or not. I can't do the 3 to 5 day test result. That's just a no-go. So I went this route, and I had an ace in my sleeve that I could always go to St. Joseph Candler right by my work, and that I would make an appointment with them after I made this appointment when they opened. And if it was earlier, then I would do that one, because they had like a 15-minute response test. So in the process of all that, I knew that my employer and my healthcare provider had said that employees were being paid for 100% for any testing, any medicine, any vaccines dealing with COVID-19. Well, St. Joseph Candler is talking about wanting to charge me for this, that, and the other. And I'm like, no, there's no copay. No, there's no fees. No, there's nothing. If you run it, you take Cigna. Well, you had to go by Cigna's rules. No. So they finally broke it down to me that if I got the test there, I would have to follow their rules. And if it turned out that Cigna, if I was correct and there was no copay, I would have to be reimbursed by Cigna or my healthcare provider. So I was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So I decided not to try to get an earlier, quicker test, and took this test, and lo and behold, I'm positive. So the reason for this is more to let people know the whole events, the string of events that led me to be where I'm at and why I misidentified what was going on with me. I'm usually pretty self-aware, totally blindsided by this, and it's embarrassing that I may have infected coworkers, friends, some of them in kind of tenuous health states of health, and it's bothersome. I don't like it. It's, I'm ashamed that this, for whatever reason, I didn't identify it as being that. If I'd had even a half a idea that I was going to be COVID-19 positive, I just wouldn't have come in. So do that route. If you think that you've been infected, go online. Do not go to Hardyville. That's a drive-through with a 3 to 5 day test. Go to the one in Bluffton, the 1006 Fording Island Road, and have the test done there. The ladies that work there are just incredibly nice. A couple hours and they got me my test results. So that's what this is all about. And I'm telling you, the pain is real. It's, it is what it is. I would rather I had this kind of pain than somebody else. Let them have the no taste or the annoying things. This is incapacitating. I mean, for me to admit that it almost caused me to go to the emergency room, it had to have been severe. So, I mean, the first time I passed the kidney stone, I just kind of gutted it out and didn't know what was happening to me until after the fact. So, yeah, stupid me. Anyhow, that's the news, weather, and sports, so there'll probably be no fishing for a while. And please be good to each other. Please be good to your neighbor in this contentious time that we live in. Don't take chances. If it looks questionable to you, if it feels questionable to you, just don't take chances. It's not worth it. So that's a wrap. Thanks for watching.